Welcome back again, all you wonderful, wonderful people.
Both of you wonderful people.
Of the YouTubes. Somebody's watching them. I mean, there ain't no arguing with that.
Yeah.
Somebody's watching.
Yeah.
I'm Jake.
And I'm Scott.
I'm Robert.
And I'm Dan.
I'm Leon.
And I'm Scott.
I already said Scott.
Oh, shit. I wasn't paying attention. I got a lot on my mind. Today we'll be doing Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I mean, Tomb Raider. The first Tomb Raider.
Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
Maybe the movie we should have done.
It probably is, but 2 hour 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We're out of timetable tonight.
Yeah, we can't.
Plus, we're doing our 97 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
That's it.
I believe we're on 10 today. Last one we watched was Harry Potter.
Great movie.
Yeah,
that was actually my first time watching.
Yeah,
Harry Potter.
Sorcerer's Stone. It was long.
It's long. Nobody's arguing with that.
Yeah. Following Kroll, we were Haggard to Harry Potter to Tomb Raider. I forgot the exact connection, but we're there now. So,
Sean Bean.
there you go. I keep forgetting Sean Bean's in it. He plays Hagrid.
I have no clue.
I don't know who Sean Bean is.
Well, yes, you do. He dies in every movie. He's the guy that got beheaded in Game of Thrones.
Oh. I was going to say the bad guy from National Treasure, but
Yeah, also.
he doesn't die in that. He gets arrested at the end.
And then raped and murdered in prison.
Well, I think there is actually like an after credits stinger, where they like pause and then it says raped to death in prison.
I don't think that's accurate.
I think I remember something like that.
All right.
I've never
That's
actually seen the movie.
That's
It was
fair.
a bold choice for a children's movie from Disney.
Gotta love Disney.
They're taking some chances.
Yeah? You gotta take the risks.
Yeah. All right. I guess with that, I'll guide us in.
To arguably the best Lara Croft Tomb Raider
Angelina
movie.
Jolie, Lara Croft Tomb Raider movie. We got to make that distinction.
Wait, this doesn't have Angelina Jolie in it.
It's literally, it does. It was the first movie she was ever in.
Wait, I thought we were doing the new one.
Oh, were we supposed to do the new one?
No.
Okay, good. No, we're doing the old one.
Okay.
So with that being said, to sync this audio track up to your copy of Lara Croft Tomb Raider, simply pause this audio track when prompted, then play your copy of Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
So we're not doing the new version.
No. We're doing the Angelina Jolie version. The 19-something version, I think.
Okay.
2000? 1999?
I don't know.
We'll look it up. 21?
2001.
2001. The 2001 Lara Croft Tomb Raider movie. We rented ours on YouTube's.
On the YouTubes.
Play your copy of the movie at the 29-second mark when the Mutual Films logo fades completely to black. Go ahead and restart this audio track, and the two should be matching. So again, pause this audio track when prompted. Play your copy of Lara Croft Tomb Raider. At the 29-second mark, when the Mutual Films logo fades, restart this audio track, and you are all synced it up.
Perfect.
So go ahead and pause in 3, 2, 1. Pause. And we're back.
Paramount Pictures and Mutual Film Company presents. Gotcha.
I think I get that one.
I got the win.
Boom. So I like how we watched the second one first.
Uh-oh. I think the first boner I ever got from the video game was the Tomb Raider movie.
Yeah,
Tomb Raider game.
She definitely had some curves in that original Tomb Raider.
Oh, those
game.
polygons.
She had points. Her tits were really like pyramids.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were huge.
But
Yeah.
those polygons.
Proportionate
though.
to her body.
They were.
Actually, that's not true. Chun-Li, Street Fighter.
All that upside down spinning,
Oh, yeah.
that really made me into some weird stuff. Okay, she's got a cool belt, I guess.
Is that what the swing is?
What?
The swing. Oh, the upside down swinging thing you were talking about.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Huh.
You got me.
All right.
So much of my life has been influenced by that game. Weird kinks and costumes. And
I noticed when you get in a fight, you do the Honda thing. Where you're like,
I thought you were going to say the Baraka. We can curl up into a ball and scream.
Pizza in half an hour.
Is she getting her ass beat by a robot? I don't remember this. I don't know if I've ever actually seen this, to be honest with you.
I think I saw it.
They made a few of these, right?
Huh?
They made a few of these, right?
Just 2 with her.
Okay. I already don't remember the one we watched.
You don't? Were the dead monkeys, the pygmies?
The pygmies.
Remember? They're like zombie pygmies.
I do not remember that.
And they're in a pyramid in the forest.
That sounds familiar, but...
It's the cradle of life. There's a giant gem on the top of the pyramid.
I think you're thinking about Jumanji. Isn't that the Jumanji movie? The new one?
Pretty close.
All right.
What kind of gun's that? What are those weird little barrel extensions?
It's the same one as before. The match.
But that front part doesn't move, right?
No.
Huh.
They're playing the same music, right? It's like the Perfect Dark music. I think I remember commenting on that in the last movie. I remember our commentary better than the movie.
Well, the movie was not great.
I was going to say it was a lot better. I don't know why I thought I was going to make her look like the video game. You know, like I looked at her in like digital eyes or whatever, and then she looks like the video game.
Yeah.
That would have been better.
Shoot in the dick. I mean, if it would have just fallen on top of her,
Yeah.
Problem solved.
right? It would have been more effective than this. She would have already been dead.
And now it'll collapse on her.
It's like if the robot were that weak, it wouldn't really be able to move around.
Oh, its leg fell apart again. You can't take the weight. I think I broke my wrist.
Who's watching it? Oh, okay.
Robot
This
vision.
is-
This is the one where even though Angelina Jolie's already pretty chesty, they still felt the need to stick her in foam bra with like massive padding.
It's funny, I almost died.
Some sort of training program.
I don't know, I forget.
Yeah, and I think this is like her basement.
So she trains with things that can actually kill her?
See, I would just have a couple button presses. I wouldn't need to insert a new...
It's a simpler time.
You saw how high tech that scan disc was.
And so what? She just rebuilds the robot to try and kill her again? Someday that robot is going to revolt.
Well, why'd you make it so we could feel pain?
Her British accent is terrible.
Is Lara Croft even supposed to be British?
Yep.
I thought she was Australian for some reason.
I think it's because in the original video game, she looked like she was Australian.
She definitely looked Australian. All those polygons and such.
Yeah.
The one button on the exterior of the robot that turns the music off.
Uh-oh. Close your mouth.
With those lips?
Look at that jaw. Very protruding. She looks very maleficent. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
It's appropriate casting.
That's not a very flattering angle.
I like that angle.
I don't know.
I wish I was pissing on her right now.
That jaw. Oh, just right in front of the window. It's a lot like my shower.
Ooh, side boob.
Look at that jaw.
Nice set of boobs.
As opposed to Venice, I almost said Australia. As opposed to Venice, Sweden.
Venice, Texas.
As opposed to Venice, Ohio.
I don't think it's Venice, Ohio. Beach?
Venice Beach, Ohio.
Venice Beach, Oregon. I believe.
Venice Beach? It's California.
I don't think that's right.
Hey, look who it is! Isn't that
Maleficent.
Sean? No, isn't that Sean Bean?
And I believe we're watching this because of him.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's the Sorting Hat. From
Is
Harry
that Sean
Potter.
Bean?
No, that's the old man.
I don't know.
The one up on stage?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not this guy.
Oh, I remember him from the Harry Potter movie.
But it's not that guy.
Oh. Damn it.
It's not
I
that
don't
guy.
know what I'm doing.
That's the one.
Oh.
Slytherin!
Be your Potter, Potter.
Perfect. That's it?
He's really got one of those sets of eyes, huh? Gryffindor!
Not even close, sir. We're not going to make it.
Terribly unprepared.
I'm still walking around topless, I see.
What is she staring at? You can see the pad, look.
It wasn't meant to be seen in this high of
This high
resolution.
definition, yeah.
Even her boobs are pointy in this.
Yeah.
Election day?
Remember the 15th of November. Know what I mean?
Well, I mean, the Guy Fawkes gunpowder conspiracy or
Jesus
whatever?
Christ. No! Wait, yeah.
Because he was trying to install a Catholic monarch on the throne? Because he was anti-Protestant? I didn't realize you had such strong feelings towards religious sects of
I
Christianity.
love religious sex. I love missionary. I love...
Name another one. Protestant. No, I already used that one. Roman Catholic. It's a hell of a grave.
That's a mausoleum.
I think just about anybody would. It's Uranus.
All 9 planets, huh? I'm gonna look this up.
How often do the planets align? Oh, I'll be damned.
As pointed out in the famous Lara Croft Tomb Raider movie, once every 5,000 years.
It's gonna be like Interstellar. They paid all these scientists to do shit just for like the movie. Discovered how black holes work, Lara Croft. You ever watch That Girl Interrupted?
Which one's that?
Yes.
Angelina
Yes,
Jolie.
Oh, little bits.
I've watched it more than once. Oh, my mom.
It says due to the different.
Hey, look, it's her actual dad.
Yeah?
No, it's her adopted father.
Well, whatever.
Due to the different orbits of the planets in our solar system, it is actually impossible for them to come to anything that might resemble an alignment.
Nice. You mean Lara Croft was full of shit?
I know. I'm just as surprised as you.
Oh no, it's the Cradle of Life.
No, that's the second movie. Remember? It's got Hansu in it. Dijon Hansu.
Dejan Hansu.
Right, didn't it?
Hey, those are one of those Indian daggers. Aren't those supposed to be carried by men? They're like ceremonial.
She killed a man for it.
And they're specifically like a man's knife. It's like
Killed
a
a
dueling
man for
dagger.
it. I like the little bit of fan service they gave us in the beginning.
Look at her. Looks like her pads are all crooked.
They were all crooked.
I don't think you were meant to see this in such high def.
I think you're meant to stare at the chest the whole time. No, the pad's slightly off.
It was.
The one on the left is about 4 inches too low.
Well, that'd be very noticeable and funny.
Everything's crooked in this movie. So she heard a ticking.
Man, that poor butler. They gotta fix that.
I bet a clock like that doesn't even work when it's on its side. Like a pendulum clock?
How could it? Don't those work by gravity?
Yeah, they work by the pendulum motion. So, yes.
So it's impossible for it to have been ticking. I farted.
Didn't they show the front of her house just a minute ago and there was no trailer there?
I don't know. She won't even let that guy live in her giant mansion. He has to live in a fucking Airstream in front of it.
Didn't even have screens on the window. He's British looking as shit.
Yeah. Your coffee. What's the point?
Of what?
Decaf coffee.
Maybe like some coffee flavored ice cream?
Baka!
It's not o'clock at all. Throw some gears on the table, you're good to go. It's o'clock.
Ta-da!
It's the cradle of life.
Wrong movie.
Why do you keep saying that?
Because this isn't the Cradle of Life. The second one is specifically called Lara Croft, The Cradle of Life.
What's this one called?
Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. See, I think we're watching the wrong movie. I'm too high for that. I want to lay down.
I need a clock.
This sounds like bullshit, but it says Farazi, Bulk, Kristen Dunst, and Mila Jovovich all tried out for Lara Croft.
I'm going to call bullshit on that.
That sounds, yeah.
Mila Jovovich, she would have got it over this broad.
Whatever her name is.
Oh, I don't know about
Jolie?
$3 million. Look at this cute little hammer. I have a bigger hammer than that. Hey, it's 007. Is he the bad guy? He looks like the bad guy.
Bond? They wouldn't make Bond a bad guy.
This is pre-Bond.
Is it?
Sure, why not?
So is Pierce Brosnan Bond?
Yeah, probably. Arguably the best Bond.
Yeah, arguably.
Yeah. He's still rocking it.
Everyone knows it was the guy from the 70s that no one can remember.
The 70s.
70s Bond.
How about something from my lifetime?
Well,
I like how he's doing a shitty American accent, and she's doing a shitty British accent.
Aw, jeez.
He didn't even say it.
Yes. So would that make that object at least 5,000 years old?
No. They just have to know when it's going to happen.
Well,
Right?
with that character's name Wilson, that's the sorting hat. I just know he's an old man, but I can't, you know.
That looks like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like looks like the Sorting Hat.
Exceptionally British.
Another Weasley.
It's not that dramatic. Shit.
He's really quick to that too.
Boing, boing. It's unnecessary.
It's probably not even legal.
Hate to see her go. Love to watch her leave. Sip, sip.
That is Mr. Wilson. There you go. That's the Sorting Hat.
What the fuck?
She's probably nuking her dog. She's so bad at using a microwave. No bag. You can tell she doesn't have to clean up after herself.
I know.
She's just throwing garbage on the floor.
Broke a brand new room into the house.
And how the butler would just cook for her if she asked. Like,
Well,
it'd
it's
be
literally
easier.
his job.
Yeah.
You just call him up and he'll like get up, make you something, and go back to bed.
Or go find it.
Yeah, there you go.
Pimm's is a mixer, not a beverage.
Never heard of it.
It's for Collins. Like a Tom Collins?
Okay.
But
Like a bitters or something?
you wouldn't drink it by itself. It's not bitters. You sure that's not Mr. Bean? Or Sean Bean, not Mr. Bean?
You're probably closer to Mr. Bean.
You think?
No. Look at that big ass opium pipe on the table. Look at the guy in the background. They're smoking opium.
It's a simpler time.
I go for some opium. It's been a while since I've been to a proper den.
So I don't think you can die from smoking like real opium.
Okay. Because it's not strong enough?
No. I think you'll fall asleep before you'll actually... No, seriously. Like
You
you'll fall
can't. You
asleep.
need somebody else to do it for you. Now I want to do opium.
I want to sleep forever. Whoa.
Right? Why are you sitting like that? He looks like he has too many teeth or something.
He's British. He probably never lost his baby teeth.
Just grew a second set over the top.
Like a shark.
It fucking looks like it, don't it? He can't even close his mouth right. She must be British. Her mouth is always hanging open.
She's just a mouth breather. Give her a break.
Her lips are so big she has trouble making them like meet properly.
We need to play some techno and Have her do some backflips and shit. Oh, here we go.
She apparently insisted on doing this herself. So that's actually,
That would be pretty fun.
Yeah, that's actually apparently fucking Angelina Jolie.
Okay.
I don't know. I think I would enjoy it.
No, I get motion sickness.
Oh, so she gets to use this crazy like rope contraption mid combat scene.
Oh.
This is gonna be funny. Oh, there's already guns up on the roof, so she like grab them like
Mad
down.
Max, Return to Thunderdome style or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that Candyman?
I don't think so. I think you're just racist.
It's really nice these trained gunmen just locked the dude in his
And
thing.
didn't kill him?
Oh, yeah.
Because you probably wouldn't want any witnesses.
Especially something like this.
And then she just ducks down because no one thinks to look on the chandelier
Right.
for a person.
Oh, here we go. Techno! Ah, I broke my fist on that guy's head.
Reload.
Why not just throw him off the edge?
I know.
Alright.
What were you gonna do?
Who's shooting at him from that angle?
Pew, 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 pew.
Ah, I fell 8 feet.
If even that. Okay, that looks like about 8 feet.
Zoinks!
Right?
What is going on?
No.
Oh, she was wrapping him up, apparently.
And... Ouch. I like this butler, though.
What?
If I had a butler, I would want him to immediately just, like, you know, strap on some protection and grab a shotgun.
Yeah, it's a nickel-plated 870.
Alright. It's a pretty shotgun.
Yeah. For some reason, they tried to make it look like the Marine Magnum. But
That
it's just...
pistol grip, though. I don't know how I feel about that.
Why, a lot of backward momentum
Yeah, shotgun's
snapping
got
at your
a lot of
wrist.
kick.
Yeah.
Even, I remember the first time I got my shotgun, we went out shooting. I probably put, 20 shells through it? Every single one left a mark.
I think if I ever had a pistol grip, I probably wouldn't have, like, full loads in it. I would probably try and make my own load.
No, you probably just hit it with the bird shot. You're not shooting buck or a slug.
Birdshot would have a lot less kick, wouldn't it?
It does.
They have a thing called, like, little shorty shells, where they're shorter than normal.
There you go.
But that means you can have, like 16 rounds.
4 extra or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, shorties. vibrator.
I like how it's a plug-in one.
Simpler time. They didn't have lithium batteries back then.
2001.
I really don't think they did they?
I don't know.
Lithium hadn't been discovered yet.
See, this is the kind of butler that I would have. Some jackass that's willing to die for me because I pay him.
Did you pay him well?
Well, there's always room to negotiate.
Apparently, basically no one gets shot in this movie, is what I read.
Because it's like PG or something?
Yeah, and there was additional nude scenes with a body double filmed.
Alright.
But they cut them out to keep the, excuse me, I think it's PG-13 rating. Doy! Oh man, she got me!
She gonna ride it like a skateboard? No? She didn't need a key for a motorcycle? What's happening?
Ooh, I like that bike.
I like how this. Look at this guy's backup weapon. It's not even a pistol. It's like a little Uzi.
Way to wreck the shit out of your own stuff, Laura.
How did that even happen?
Movie magic. The same way all these bullets are flying and nobody's dying.
I mean, how long would it take to drive a motorcycle across this room? Less than 1 second?
Oh, it's a Dial of Destiny. I knew it.
Wrong movie.
It looks
See,
like
I think we're I really do think we're watching the wrong movie.
Part-time.
You still had too much emotion.
Part-time.
That's better.
That fucking cat.
Nah, I think pizza.
Goddamn cat scratched me.
What'd you do to it?
Nothing. I was just walking by.
That's what everyone says when the cat scratches him. But he's always in the right.
I don't think a cat's ever been right.
Cat was right once.
This fucking hippie. He was also in Game of Thrones with Sean Bean.
Was he?
Yes.
Who was he in Game of Thrones?
Do you know who the Queen of Dragons is?
Yeah.
You know, there's that old guy that follows her around.
Oh, shit!
Cuts himself all over.
He's got the dragon skin.
Yeah, whatever that disease is, the stone skin or something like that.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
Alright. You just come into people's houses.
Well, if the door's open.
I still don't think that's okay.
You would hope so. I was getting drunk at Comic-Con one day, and
Yeah.
I was walking around being extra obnoxious,
No.
just like Finn from Adventure Time. And I saw this girl, and she had the eye Ra tattoo on her back. And I was like, the eye of Ra is upon you. And she just freaked out and took off. It was another successful interaction with a woman.
And you're like, I still got it.
Right. I'm so drunk.
At that moment, she actually forgot she had an eye.
Yeah, she
tattoo.
did. I'm sure she had no idea what I was talking about. It's like, what are you doing? Look at this fucking creep. I'm never going to Comic-Con again. She's not a very good actor, is she?
Mm-mm.
There you go. It is 5,000 years old. I was right.
Nice, Robert.
So it can time travel 1 hour. Right? Is that what it's going to say? Capuge! Capuge, capuge!
You could just throw one in the ocean. Or both of them. Right next to each other.
Yeah, just to find a deep part.
So,
Yes.
her dad is telling her this?
Her dad wrote her a letter. That was what was in the back of the book.
And
so
he was telling her that she had very little time when she was 10.
Well, because he knows, because she just got the letter. And then it led her to this book. And then she opened the book and found this other letter. That's the one she's reading right now. And so he probably assumes that she did this all real quick the day she got the letter. What the hell's wrong with her shirt?
It's all loose and not tight at all.
It's ugly. Looks like it's covered with dried blood. How many bald guys are in that group?
A bunch of ugly fucking Brits.
Right.
Inconspicuous.
Directing!
Landed her on top of a pyramid, huh?
She drove to the top of the pyramid.
You know, I would imagine Cambodia.
He brought his couch with him, just so he could lounge.
Cambodia for a woman just being alone probably is not the best place.
Probably
with
why
it?
she gets airdropped in.
Khmer Rouge and all. Landmines everywhere.
There's a scene where she's driving around in like an open top vehicle. Oh, it's probably right here. So many random creatures kept falling into the cab where she's driving that they had a lot of difficulty filming the scene. Because, you know, all of a sudden, snake! And then she'd hop out of the car.
The jungle is full of life.
The jungle's alive.
You better hurry. Wow, they're really cutting it short, huh?
So
You
Jake,
can hold a rope too, sir.
Jake pointed
Yeah.
out that's the guy from Game of Thrones
Also,
that has that dragon skin disease thing.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it.
I'm pretty sure that was a scene, by the way. Her driving that through all
Oh,
those.
that one right there?
Yeah.
This right here? Oh, I see, because there's like so much stuff.
Yeah.
It looked like something just fell in right there.
She said it was terrifying, and I would agree. I would be scared as hell right then.
Especially with her mouth open like that. Close your mouth.
Is she following butterflies?
No. She's way tougher than that.
Speaking of Game of Thrones, I think her name's like Gilly. The actress literally has trouble keeping her mouth shut because her teeth are so big.
She's British as fuck.
Yeah. We destroyed our heritage.
How'd you like the way this guy travels? Nice little
Like
buffet, couch to lounge about. Bring my couch. Isn't this where she found the cradle of life? Blam, 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 blam.
I'd start shooting at this little ghost girl.
Sure she's a ghost? Well, she is now. Yeah, that's Danny's guard for a long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm? You're playing Predator music. Wow, wow. Look at how veiny her arms are. What the fuck?
She worked out a lot.
You really wanted to slim down.
No, she had that Girl Interrupted body. She needed to bulk up
She doesn't look very bulky.
compared to Girl Interrupted.
She's like 15 pounds heavier here, which is a lot with her tiny frame.
Yeah, when she only weighs $120, it's like, 10%. Oh, fuck that little girl up.
Blam, blam, blam.
Right?
It's a weird way to pick a flower.
It's like a labyrinth. All these hands start grabbing her.
She sat down.
She's lucky those vines just happened to be right there. Otherwise, she would have just plummeted to her death.
Just climb down, you retard.
But then they'll see her. I think I saw Lara Croft over there.
Where are all these vines moving and shit falling down?
Why is it so bright in this cave? Blam, 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 blam.
Yeah, if you only had to hold them back for a little while.
I didn't realize there were so many of them. After the first few die, though, I'm sure the rest aren't just going to rush out there. Whatever that means. Monkey!
We are watching you. Right? Because the monkeys? No.
What are you talking about?
It's Congo reference.
Oh, shit. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Funny gun trivia. Daniel Craig uses an AK-74 later. It's the exact gun that was used by Pierce Brosnan in GoldenEye.
Huh.
Meaning it's the gun that was wielded by, not in the title role, but two Bonds, in effect.
Alright.
Ah. It's a smooth looking gun.
Yeah. And that's a good round to have a short barrel on, too. I don't like it so much on the ARs. They need longer barrels. The ladders.
That's his American accent. The other poor guy.
It's like a British accent. Over there.
His accent was like affected by whoever he was talking to on like prop services that day or whatever, craft services. So anytime there was like the British guy making this grilled cheese for him, all of a sudden Pierce, or whatever his fucking name is, Daniel Craig, is talking like a Bostonian. Get the guard a quarter for some water. Cross the
Get the
ladders.
fucking car.
Park the car in the yard.
Jesus, we couldn't have done this any sooner.
Yeah, right?
Someone screamed.
It's just Lara Croft. Sorry, Laura.
Ah! Or you just destroy the temple and find physically where
19,
the object is.
18, 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, they just quick on that one, huh?
What the?
Well, but that's not how it works.
Yeah, it's not going to gain
Yeah, it's
momentum.
gonna exactly.
It should. All these geniuses don't understand the most basic thing about physics.
How does momentum work?
She's got really veiny arms.
They're very teeny tiny little arms. But her veins still have to exist. So The Power Squad.
She's pushing it.
It's called momentum. Oh, it's acid.
You mean steam? I'm just filming this and like documenting it would be as valuable almost as what they're actually fighting for.
I think he grants a wish, right? Or they can time travel. Yeah, getting a picture of that would be pretty cool.
CGI.
Well, grab it, boy. Jesus.
Yoink.
Oh, she did exactly what she said she's going to do.
It's so heavy. I thankfully it didn't do anything to us.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like mercury? What is she looking at? Wait a minute.
What is going on?
Uh-oh.
I'm going to guess that animates the creatures? Uh-oh.
This is actually from the video game, right? Did
I
you
don't
fight
know.
statues or something like this? Pew, 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 pew.
Oh, the first game gets so crazy. I thought I had gotten decently far, and then I watched someone else play, and I'm like, this is fucking nuts.
Well, if you have enough time to pull somebody into the way, couldn't you just dodge?
Yeah, but this way he gets to kill one of his henchmen. That's less money he'll have to pay later.
He's not in it for the money. He's in it for the wish. Or the time travel. I forget which one it is.
Yeah, but if you can only go back an hour...
Yeah, especially since the Powerball, they can get tickets more than an hour before the thing. You
So
can't
wait,
do shit with it.
wait. You can travel back an hour.
Yes.
An hour before the alignment.
Okay.
And then just keep groundhogging that 1 hour.
But there's 1 hour severely limits your range.
Yeah, well, it limits your range to probably Cambodia.
Well, to wherever you can get in an hour, which even in a car is
Or
not that
wherever it
far.
is. But what I'm saying, you have essentially eternal life. You'll just be stuck in that 1 hour.
Or the next hour, the hour after that. You can still age. You can just only ever go back an hour. So like how he's saying Groundhog Day it. In that hour, just learn to play the piano. Learn to do this. Play every video game you've ever wanted to play and can access via the internet.
1 hour at a time.
1 hour at a
1 hour at a
time.
time. But you know how many speedrunners can beat video games in less than an hour?
All right. Close your mouth. Close your mouth.
Uh-oh.
Something's gonna happen.
Angry Buddha. That's not Buddha, but whatever.
Angry Gunish.
Ganesh is an elephant.
Apparently, all the Indian gods are a single god. Or something like that. And they just show up in those wildly different forms.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I saw a thing, it was breaking down the strength of their mythical characters. And they have like Dragon Ball Z power levels. It's so fucking hilarious.
9,000?
Yes. It'll be like a Gofti can kill 7,000 Maktos. A Makto can kill...
Nothing kills Kali, though, right?
Well, it's just Kali's the one god or whatever. Assuming we're not just taking a name from Indiana Jones. Widely misusing it? I'm not sure.
No, Kali's actually a god. That's the god of death. I think.
Oh, that hurt.
Well, it was pretty sharp.
I like how it's still kind of like flailing about, like, ooh, owie!
You got me, bitch.
I thought it was going to Indiana Jones style follow her down that tunnel.
Because they're like just stone creatures. It reminds me a bit of almost like the Shadow of Colossus, where you can't just beat them with force. You have to like do a puzzle or whatever.
They actually have a real Shadows of the Colossus look to him too.
What the fuck were they doing?
He was just lounging on his couch.
Like break time?
Rock.
Movie over. Corpse recovery and find that stone and we're good to go. You'd think that Daniel Craig would have at least fired a couple shots up in the air just to make it seem like he was trying to shoot at her.
Look at that water.
I know.
Looks delicious.
Open air sewer. Apparently, Angelina Jolie fell in love with Cambodia and visits a lot.
Well, when you're rich, it's probably a great place to visit.
Why?
I mean,
Because
mine is
everyone
this-
treats you like royalty?
Well, I mean, you probably don't even... If you're rich, imagine how well you get treated to being rich here. Now you go to some third world country and you're rich. I mean, you literally are treated like a king.
No, like there's a mistake there where he bowed back to her. Apparently, a Buddhist monk would never bow back. He didn't answer her within like half a second. She was already kind of getting a little pissed at him.
This is still more exciting than Legend.
Kind of, yeah.
Legend was disappointing.
Needed a rock
Yeah,
music
for me.
accompaniment.
Especially disappointing for me because I remembered it so fondly.
I'm sorry your childhood was a lie.
It's like I'm sure how Kroll was for you guys.
I mean,
Oh boy.
that movie came out, 20 years before I was born?
Yeah, but you liked it growing up as a kid, right?
I must have. I had to have liked something.
I think it literally just comes down to there's so few fantasy movies that what if you like the genre?
Yeah, right. What choice do you have? That movie with the bodybuilding twins?
Yeah. Oh, that would have been actually a better movie than Kroll, I bet. To watch and talk along with? Yeah, I think so.
Maybe, I don't know.
Not a better movie, but a better movie for us to watch and talk about.
Taco Bell.
So would you
Taco
consider Big Trouble in Little China fantasy?
Yeah.
Okay.
got
That's
magic
probably
in
the
it.
best fantasy movie then ever.
Lord of the
okay.
Rings.
If you go, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. When I say fantasy, I mean like sword and board, Dungeons and Dragons style fantasy.
You mean like
specifically.
Magic, like
More like Conan,
Four Demon
or
Bags?
Dragon Heart, or Lord of the Rings. Not almost nothing contemporary. So I wouldn't even consider like I think it's called like Ring of Fire. It's the one where the dragons come back and take over the world.
Rain of
Oh,
Fire.
Rain of Fire.
Which would probably be a great one to do.
It's got Christian Bale in it.
And,
And McConaughey.
is it McConaughey?
Mm-hmm.
All right. That McConaughey is fighting dragons.
Yeah.
All right.
He's bald
Right.
and super fucking buff in it. It's weird as shit. Look it up. It's
I
crazy.
I remember the character now. You're describing him a bit.
What?
Touche.
She should fart on it.
Really making yourself at home.
The Illuminati are sexist, so she can't be part of it.
Huh.
And then I killed him.
You've been old enough. Your daddy back. Called it.
She was basically always in her hackers style makeup. They do her makeup so fucking hot in that movie.
And I think her haircut helps too. It really offsets that jaw.
The way it frames your face.
And those lips.
The lips are supposedly a selling point. It's mostly that jaw that's not really doing it for me.
I feel like they're a little too big. Don't get me wrong, like I wouldn't kick her out of bed, but I just think that her Botox, lip injections, whatever she does to make them that big is ridiculous.
No, that's just her.
You know what they use? Bee venom. They put bee venom. It's not a joke. They put in like a bee venom lip balm, and they put it on and it plumps their lips and makes them red. It's a thing.
Yeah, I don't think she needs to do that though.
That's a weird place for the spigots.
It's old world.
It's probably actually super expensive. There's like people point out like just some of the stupid luxurious items in this movie. A fucking Lara Croft had like a $27,000 fucking record player in the background.
I'm pretty sure she had a spider in her garage. The little one-seater roadsters that what's his name decapitated himself in.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I can't remember. James Dean?
Alright.
Somebody will have abs like that.
I got abs like that. Underneath my gut.
Looks like she's trying to go with the Trinity look from Matrix.
Yeah.
This is just after Matrix.
Yep. Or is it before?
No, because I think Matrix was 99. And this is 2001.
You're right.
Somehow we didn't notice when Daniel Craig went, time for a cold shower. He was using his fucking British accent. He switched out of character.
I was too busy staring at his abs.
Nice timely post trivia thing, so you can't even like see it or miss it.
Yeah, that was necessary.
That guy's teeth are so messed up. Her friends, the computer hacker guy.
What does that mean? Burn,
No cell phone reception?
So they can't fly their helicopter. Look at how close they are to the ground. Duck.
Oh, fake anyways.
It definitely looks like Siberia, Russia. What's with her stupid hat? The guy, like, look at this fucking bitch.
I know.
Showing up in that stupid hat. You disrespect my people. Showing up just like that.
Oh, that's funny. There will never be a 9-planet alignment because of the tilt of the various planets. The closest there ever has been was in 942 AD, and will happen again in 2492.
All right. Is that 5,000 years?
Did they say anti-clockwise? Isn't that counter? Have you
Yeah, I
never
guess we
heard-
should maybe not trust this person writing anti-clockwise.
What the fuck? Why would you say that, you little bitch? Did anyone hear what that crazy little bitch just said to me? You know, I've seen that belt buckle before. I buy like belt buckles online sometimes, you know?
Mhm.
I got a pretty extensive belt buckle collection. Anything with skulls on it. I've seen that belt buckle before, but I didn't know it was the Tomb Raider belt buckle.
I didn't pay attention.
It's just like a little, like a Jolly Roger, basically. But it's like a cartoony skull that's looking
Alright.
sideways. It actually has a really strong gin. It's a very Lara Crofty, very Angelina Jolie-y. I would not get in one of those things in that kind of water.
No?
You fall out of that boat, you dead.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think in Alaska, those people the crab fishermen. I think you've got about 20 or 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's seconds. 'Cause
Before all your muscles tighten up to the point where you can't swim.
you can't even float yourself.
It's something stupid like that.
Well, yeah, because it's like, you ever see those things to chill beers where it's just like flowing water, and you put the water in and it like steals all the heat. So it's like a way to like super chill. They sell them at like, or they have them at like Total Wine and More and stuff.
All right.
And it's just like a big chilled water fountain, basically. And you put your drinks inside of it, and it just has like a spinning. The water just spins around, and it's really cold. And because it's the flowing water over, you know, the object, it just it cools it down super fast.
All right.
So you could fall into the ocean like that, and just the water moving across you would make you that much colder, that much quicker.
Is that a horse?
It's just a large dog.
No. You didn't see the weird horse statue thing above the cave?
I don't think it was a horse. It looked like ruins.
It looked like ruins of a horse.
I didn't see no horse. Shut those dogs up.
And the whole cave falls apart.
He said Tomb Raider. I like your tank top and light jacket. It's really all you need in the Arctic, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's not that cold.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's flowing water right there. How cold could it be? But it's covered with moss and shit. It's awfully... What the... What happened to their jackets? You know what? Russia's not that cold after all.
Took them off?
Siberia. It's the cradle of life. So do you think she had extra glow sticks she handed out? Or do you think the bad guys used the same weird yellow glowing tri-stick things?
Yeah, probably hers.
Yeah, I thought it was going to come out a puppy. You can see all the planets lining up.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the moon is not a planet.
The moon is not a planet. Some sort of celestial orb.
So what is it? So the moon? Now we're talking the moon lining up?
No. That was like Venus or something.
There's no way. That big? In that part of the sky?
This time of year? Localized completely in your attention? Can I see? Why didn't I duck when I had the chance?
Why am I so stupid? Why was I?
It's like watching MXC. It touched me. I got some ook on me.
It is like an ecstasy.
You hurry, old man. Why are they on that thing?
Imagine having the power of a god to be able to control time.
I do all the time. I constantly imagine what it would be like to be God. You live, you die. But not like boring Christian God. More like fun Zeus God.
I was thinking more like vengeful old Bible god.
I was thinking more like turning into a goose and going and impregnating some queen or something. That kind of stuff.
Would you be the goose when you impregnated the queen?
I don't know. I hear they have a corkscrew-like penis.
The
Probably.
queen? The queen or the
No,
goose?
goose.
Oh.
It'd probably be fun to try out. Ah, my ass. I felt right on my ass. So I guess the moon was part of it.
Wait, where was the other piece? When did they get the other piece?
It was here, I think.
She fell out of the thing with it, apparently.
Did they already have one of the pieces?
Yeah, she already found the other one. That's what they were fighting that big statue for.
Yeah, one was in Cambodia, one was in the Arctic. Which is apparently the opposite ends of the world. What the
I've
fuck?
heard that noise before.
Yeah.
Oh, there they are. See, I told you could see them all in one go. They're just over there on the left.
Oh, it turns out that doesn't work. You just kind of guessed it would.
Well, you probably need the clock, too.
Taunting your employer right now?
Was he all caught up in the mechanics?
And there's no blood.
How romantic. Ugh, you coughed some blood into her mouth.
Hey, he'll bring your father back. Are those really hairy arms?
Why would he? If he had the power of a god, what does he care about her at that point? Like, if she did it for him, why does he have any obligation to fulfill any promise? Do it now.
That was really easy. Ow!
That one little piece.
One hour's time.
That sound again.
Yeah, I know. And it's not even the right sound because it's like a revealing plot twist sound. Nah. Durar. I'm your god now.
It's still a better movie than Kroll or Legend.
We'll see how well after it's rated.
Harry Potter, though, that was amazing.
That's where it's at. I'm telling you. I'm all about it.
I'm excited to get started and watch the rest of them.
Well, there's only 7 more. So you got quite a hill to climb. Unfortunately, I'll be there to help you along on your journey. I can fill you in on a lot of the backstory and stuff. Just like I did with the first one.
Okay.
I've actually read those books multiple times.
You also said you read Tomb Raider.
Read might be a kind of a stretch. I mean, I played part of the first game.
That's close enough.
Yeah, right? That's like reading the books. I've read some fanfic.
Most of it was all X-rated.
Yeah, it's not very appropriate for this conversation. But yeah, I've read some fanfics. Is he gonna fist bump her?
Oh, that'd be great.
Stay loose. Fist bump.
The typical British greeting between father and daughter. Whoop.
That knife flew straight, huh?
Would it start to go her direction? I guess the momentum.
This is the power of a god.
Gods don't bleed.
Well, I mean, and is that really couldn't? Just grab the handle. It only works during the eclipse.
So does this count as one of the Sean Bean movies where he dies? Because he does die. They just bring him back.
Is that Sean Bean?
That's not Sean Bean.
That's not Sean Bean.
Isn't it?
No.
No, that's the guy
Sean Bean's
from
the other guy.
Oh, yeah, duh.
We kept making that mistake at the beginning of it.
I remember, yeah, he's Danny's guard.
Yeah. They do look a lot alike. I think that's where the... You can see it coming out of the handle.
Yeah. Look a baby.
Oh, look, he's got a little 38 special.
You got him on a cliff edge?
He also wasn't begging.
The time you're taking to stop her, she could have been there back almost.
She literally has the power of a god, right?
I think she used it all up. You only get to do it once.
You fucking kidding me?
She's not doing it anymore, is she? Shouldn't she have turned back time again and taken the watch and hit him with the knife?
And then he just shoots first and wins?
Well, he also stood up while doing that. That's pretty impressive, right?
Yeah. Considering it takes me 2 legs and 2 arms to stand
Yeah,
up
right?
from
You
the
gotta
ground.
put like one knee up, and then you put your arm on your knee and
Brace
like
yourself
push
or
up, yeah.
something.
Stretch a little bit to make sure you don't hurt your back.
Pull myself up.
I know Kung Fu. Oh shit, Superman punch.
It's funny that she's probably actually taken a way more stage fighting classes than him.
He's just faking being stabbed?
No.
If you went for that little twirly bit, you could have stabbed her.
Imagine if he had 2 knives. I'm always plugging
What
the...
if 3 knives?
Well, I mean, I have a 3-knife setup. I don't want to get too deep into. I feel like I need to share it with the world, though. I was inspired by that girl with 3 knives.
That's the death hit right there. She cut him in the throat.
She probably broke her wrist. I broke my wrist on your throat. Because I'm 110 pounds.
This is the stupidest thing. You do all this work to travel through time once.
And you can only do it once every 5,000 years.
Alright.
That's the climax.
Yep, I did.
They're just going to show this over and over again.
But I mean, you can only travel once.
Yeah, it seems pretty dumb in hindsight.
Maybe she's just really bad at using her power.
They added extra weight to the foam padding this time for this scene.
Were her friends like smashed up on that?
I don't. And she used it to bring back Daniel Craig.
Is she feeling the cold yet? She's like wet from being in the water. It's like -40. Your eyes would freeze without goggles. And here she is in a tank top. What is this?
Fun. Wee.
Apparently.
She just demanded she had to do that stunt. You're such a slut.
That's pretty inappropriate for an employee to do when he sees his boss.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's dressed like a lady.
He could probably see up her skirt. Well, you see the big slit all at the front, and she was up the stairs. She's not wearing any underwear. I'm just guessing.
Guessing or hoping?
Well, it doesn't do me any good.
That's true.
Well, I guess still hoping.
Smack my bitch up.
Wouldn't that be great?
Where your head
I didn't realize this song was so old.
I was just.
That was a John Zimmerman joint, huh?
I guess I'm just disappointed that the power of a god lasts for one. Only while the alignment is happening.
Yeah, and gods have a minor ability to impact physical objects.
I still don't think.
Slowly and with great effort.
I still think she did it wrong. Like, she probably could have gone back anywhere, to any time. You know what I mean? And that's what she chose. She should have gone back and saved her dad, right? And then be like, the cradle of life,
No.
blah, blah, blah.
Go back, save her dad,
Uh-huh.
and then she would already know that what's his name is going to throw that knife in the future.
So she breaks his knife hand.
Well, you'd have to tell.
Or chops his hand off.
She wouldn't go back and live as her young self,
Why
right?
not?
Because she's a grown-ass woman traveling through time. Were you going to go and beat up the younger version of you and take its place? You're like, wait a minute, you're a grown-ass man all of a sudden? You'd have to tell yourself as a child, remember, when you do your Cradle of Life adventure, the clock is the knife. And then, 30 years later, when you're on the adventure, like, oh shit, old me said something about this.
Or you could just tell your dad, like, hey, kill that
Yeah,
jackass.
that guy's gonna fucking shoot you in the face.
Yeah, kill him.
Favorite part?
Oh shit, that
Big
running
Shower
at the end
scene?
when she
Yeah.
was jumping around.
I was gonna say big fake phone boobies.
Yeah, I like
Shower
the big-
scene?
I'm gonna say the soundtrack.
Oh, the weird the musical things were really kind of
The ones we kept pointing out that
Yeah.
were wildly appropriate and super generic. It was 20 years ago. Who knows, right? Maybe it was like fresh at the time.
No, they got top billing. That was, I'm not gonna lie, that was still better than a lot of the movies that we've watched.
Is it though?
But better than the remake of Super Mario Brothers.
Well, you can't
Better
keep,
than Super Mario
you can't
Brothers.
keep bringing that one up.
It's terrible.
You-
Do you remember the watch along we tried to do for Sonic the Hedgehog?
I do, Sonic 2.
Way better than that.
It's probably better than a third of the movies we watched.
Sadly.
It's probably right to me a bit. You give it a 50%, right?
Mm-mm.
If we do it on the Congo scale.
I would rather watch 3 Congos than this.
All right, this is a 3 Congo, huh?
Yeah. Back to back.
Well, of course, that's the implication with the Congo scale.
Alright, yeah. Yeah. That's where I'm at.
All right. All right. Look at everybody.
What the hell?
electricians
What's
say
your Congo scale for this?
I don't know if this fits into the Congo scale. I
No,
still
no.
want to watch Congo again.
I like Congo.
Okay, out of all the
Quit
movies,
eating my sesame cake.
out of all the movies we went back and rewatched, right? Which I think Congo was probably the best.
Yeah, I
What?
still have fun watching that movie.
I wish I had the list in front of me and see some of the numbers. trying to think, only 2 things were like a 9.
There was Hook.
Hook. But I mean, I remembered everything from that movie.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah.
Congo was refreshing,
Review the list.
I'm just trying to think of what the other high one was. Congo didn't even get that good of a score. 8.3. All right.
That was mine. That's pretty
Yeah,
high.
that's probably pretty high. Our scores ended up being pretty close on most stuff. Young Guns. But again, I didn't get anything new from Young Guns. Going back and rewatching it, it was just like I remembered. You know what I'm saying? Congo, like I said, that had a lot of fresh stuff. Going
Yeah.
back and rewatching it, I didn't remember it was the guy from Evil Dead. I didn't remember...
Oh, that's right. Ash.
the Sesame Cake part. The
That is great.
everything about it. There's a lot of that stuff. It was like it was really well written.
Yeah.
Like the jokes and stuff are good.
Who knew? Michael Crichton, good author, huh? Good writer.
Good writer. I'm a big Jurassic Park guy.
Did he write the movie?
He wrote Congo the book.
But I mean, who wrote the screenplay for the movie?
I don't know. Probably
Because that's
him
what you
and someone,
really
someone
want
else.
to find out.
Him and someone else.
Because
Yeah,
most
but you're
of the-
probably right.
most
It's
of the
probably
time,
a good
even
screenplay. Yeah.
Even if it's a wonderful book, that doesn't mean it's going to translate to movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, this doesn't do well. We've spent more time talking about Congo than we did this fucking movie.
Congo's a great fucking movie.
Definitely better than this. Jesus.
Like I said, though, this is still better than a third of the movies.
Like, probably right in the middle.
Yeah, I'd give this probably a high 4. I don't know. I'll have to sleep on it and think about it.
That's why we don't rate anything the same time we watch it.
Yeah.
I find my score always changes the next day.
I might. My movie, or my score for Harry Potter actually went up watching this, so...
You know, watching it again, even though I've already watched it like 20 times, watching it with you for the first time made me appreciate a lot of things about it. I fell in love with it all over again.
Alright.
On the Harry Potter scale, oh, this thing's not even on the, doesn't even make the scale. Magnitudes.
Long credits, huh?
Yeah.
Probably one of them. I'm going to change mine from soundtrack to credits as favorite thing about the movie. I'm just going to say it. I've gotten some play out of these credits.
Tomb Raider mix by U2. What?
U2? The band?
Speedballin' by Outkast. What?
Where were these movies? I mean songs. Where were these songs?
I don't know.
By J.S. Bach.
Illuminati by Fatboy Slim. You were right, Dan.
There it is. Smack my bitch on.
Okay.
Smack my bitch on.
Moby.
Wow, they weren't kidding with this fucking soundtrack, huh?
No.
I was just joking.
Chemical Brothers. They got some songs for this. Or some
It's
artists.
like 2001, right? So this is like the epitome of the 90s.
No. What?
Well, because you know, it's always like the 90s, oh, the decade or whatever. First couple of years are like the last decade. It's like the peak. And then, you know, the peak for the 90s was like 2000. And then
Kinda
like 2001.
Kind of like when a president becomes president.
Yeah, but it's
The
not for
first 2 years is the last 2 years of the previous president.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
All right.
And so it's just like that. So like
Okay.
you want to get like Jinko jeans and a Cat in the Hat top hat, you go like 2000, you know, and you're like, oh, okay.
I would not wear a cat in the hat.
I've seen pictures. I don't know. It never made sense to me. You know what never made sense to me?
What's that?
Bermuda shorts. Good night.
Right.